Look, bro, if you're a young man in your 20s and you're really struggling with life and you're not sure what to do, because look, a lot of people that I'm talking to now, they're having some problem, figuring out what to do. They're going through identity crisis each and every month. Like every day they wake up with no purpose, and we both know that purpose is important. So I think what I want to illustrate in this video is something very simple. A lot of the things that are happening between me and you and other people is just like our brain is foggy, we're uncertain, we're not really sure what to do anymore. We want money, we also want a girlfriend, but we don't want to commit. We want money, but we also don't want to work too hard, because we've seen on social media a lot of people are living their best life, and therefore we should be doing that too. And the thing is, and no matter how hard you work between your 9 to 5, that will never give you, us or me and you, that lifestyle that we see on social media. So number one, you have to be realistic and understand and know what you really want. Because if you start just thinking about the Lamborghini, the trip to LA, private flights and all this stuff that you see online, that's gonna make you feel like you are shit. Like if you just, all you see is just guys online flexing their private jet or flying first class or business class and things like that, and then driving some crazy cars, that means you're gonna feel like shit, because you're looking for a job like a 9 to 5 that will just pay you the bare minimum for you to survive until you build whatever tutor they want for you to build, and then you die. That's just facts. So if you're a young person in your 20s, 30s, what you really should be doing is getting rid of, just get rid of this nonsense. Either physically remove yourself from it, or mentally tell yourself that all this here is bullshit. And also remember, not everybody is meant to have that much money. Not everybody is meant to be like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos and all that. No, not all of us are supposed to be making billions. Not really. We don't. I think as soon as you get yourself out of the situation, you start thinking to yourself, what is it that much? How much would I need for me to be content, to be happy within myself, with what I have? Because if we carry on like this, me and you, while we just watching this lifestyle from this lot, we're gonna be fucked up. If you think about this, just take a second, just think with me. The more we consume, right, the more media, the more we see that these athletes, these entrepreneurs, these famous people, people that are building and inventing like lots of different things, and others that have done not much but they're still wealthy. If we start thinking about their lifestyle and if we see ourselves the way we are, where we are in the position in which we are, then it's gonna start making us feel diminished, small. We're gonna be feeling like we're not good enough. But the reality really is, it's not about you doing exactly what this lot are doing or making that much money. You probably be better off making $500,000 a year, or even 100K a year, and you still be really happy. You still have the flexibility you may need to go and travel, to visit your family, to do the things you love in life. What I'm trying to say here is you have to disconnect either yourself from all this nonsense, right? Like social media, smoking and drinking too much, quitting pornography, start praying more and asking God for guidance. Like when you start doing things like this, you have to realize we don't have to be a millionaire. Half of us will be happy. I'll be happy with 100K, 200K a year, because the more you think about how much money do you really need, it's not that much. And you don't need to be flying private jet or first class or business class every time you go somewhere. You don't have to think like that. All these guys in Dubai, they're doing their bits. That's their journey and that's their life, and that's totally okay. Yes, you might be inspired, but don't be consumed by these ideas that I can't wait to be like this guy. I can't wait to have my private jet. What happens if you don't get there? Have you ever thought you may not make to that stage? You might just be successful in your own way. Your 100K a year can just be enough to make you live the life you may want. Guys, 100K a year is nearly 10K, by the way. It's like nearly 10K a month. I mean, half of people that I know would be more than happy to make about that much money per month. So should we be, discouraged? Not really, not really. I think what we should do is, like I said, is detach ourselves from that situation and do your best to bring new things to this world, to be the best in who you are, in who you are, and your ability to make money doing the thing that really makes you happy. Because some of these motherfuckers, as you can see, some of the famous people, they have so much money and they look miserable. They're going through shit. Life is happening still, of course, but sometimes money, it's just a tool. It doesn't really buy you happiness. It makes you, makes your life a lot easier for sure, but don't basically just don't attach yourself too much into this idea that I need to be doing this, I need to be making this much money. Because I don't want you to be disappointed if you end up not making that, because that's just life. Nothing's guaranteed, and you may just die tomorrow. People die every day, man. You may just have all these ideas. Instead, focus on doing the things that if you were to die tomorrow, you'd be like, shit, man, at least I was doing something that my heart sings to it. Do you know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up if you're in a tight position. Just think, you know what, let me do my best whilst I'm here. That's it. Yes, these people there are great, but don't attach yourself to this idea that you need to make this much money to be like this guy to fight. Just calm down, relax. Pray and pray and pray. Ask for that peace within yourself, because there's nothing greater than that, man. I can tell you this, there's not gonna be nothing great than having that peace within yourself. That peace that only comes from God, where you can sit at home with your spouse and kid and just, chatting away, talking about family, life, like the really simple thing that we care about. It's not all about traveling to LA and do fuckeries. It's not all about flying private jet. It really isn't. So that's my encouragement for you guys today. And yeah, God bless, and I will catch you in my next video. Ciao, ciao. Bye.